Well, good morning. I came on here, of course, to share a story with you. It's kind of like a story time. Um, I want to talk about the time when I felt like, well, I did. I fell in love when I was 9. And I know this seems strange, but I try to tell people, or like my daughter, she has kids and things like that. And so I try to tell her or teach her, don't dismiss what your kids are saying to you. Anyway, I can remember my parents had built a house across the street from this guy and his family. And he actually became my best friend. He was, I shouldn't say everything to me, but we never dated, per se. We never dated or anything like that, but he was like my best friend. We told each other everything. We would sit and talk for hours and hours, even as we grew up and became adults. And I say I fell in love, and at first it was romantic, but not for us, not in that sense. But as I look back on it now and I know what love is, I could say that I've always loved this person. Like, no matter what, bad, wrong, we never had any bad disagreements or anything like that. We could always talk to each other, tell each other about our relationships, but we were always friends, in love friends. I don't know if he was in love because I never really had that conversation with him. But the reason why I say in love, because to this day, I still love him. I love him as a friend. I love him as a person. And when we were younger and as we got older, like I said, he lived right across the street from me. I mean, like directly across the street. And he would, whenever we needed to talk to each other, or if I said, I need to tell you something or whatever, we would also flick the light. We had a front porch light and we would flick it on and off just to see. I don't know how, now I don't realize how we even knew or whatever. I guess I was looking over there, he was looking at my house. I don't know, but things would happen, and I was like, okay, in 5 minutes, I'm gonna flick the lights, da da da, you ready? Different things like that. But yeah, I can say that don't dismiss your children or grandchildren. Like people say, you don't need a boyfriend or girlfriend. You don't need to get serious. And he and I were not serious, nothing like that. But I did love him, and I can honestly say, especially now looking back, I can honestly say that I fell in love when I was 9.